Hi, and welcome to David Essel Alive, Helping Americans Heal. This is the podcast, of course, heard on Buzzsprout.com, and we're with you again today with another powerful segment. And the question, or maybe even the statement, and I'm going to be very gentle and very mild here, is that all 12-step programs could benefit by a major overhaul right now. And I'm going to give you some ideas. I'm going to give you some thoughts. I'm going to give you some notions that you might be able to take if you're going to 12-step meetings, or I pray to God the 12-step organization at some point will respond to us so we can help them upgrade these programs. It's been 80 years. They're still using the same philosophies, but we can help. And I want to help. Hey, I'm David Essel. For the past 43 years as a nationally syndicated radio host, podcast host, television host, #1 best-selling author, counselor, executive coach. Oh my God, we do it all. And formerly someone who struggled for 30 plus years with alcohol and cocaine. I do have an idea of what I'm talking about. I even went to 120 straight AA meetings, 12-step meetings. So I'm very familiar with the program. I went to a treatment center for 30 days that was based on 12 steps. So I'm very familiar with the program. But 30 years ago, we changed it all. And we came up with what I'm going to even tell you right now you can get for free as our brand new book, David Essel's Permanent Alcohol and Life Recovery Program. And in there, we talk about 12 steps. And we say, hey, there's some benefits here. In my opinion, because I've been through the program, I had a sponsor, I went through the steps, I know all about it. And they need a massive update, an upgrade, an elevation. They need to level up to 2023. Now, that might sound like a harsh negative statement. It's not at all. It's just the reality of life. What other organization in this world, and I've said this probably on 100 different articles I've done and podcasts and interviews and YouTube videos, you name it. What other organization is effective today utilizing principles that was created 80 years ago that they've never updated? And the answer is none. And 12-step is still, I don't care if you're talking about NA, Narcotics Anonymous, NA, Nicotine Anonymous, AA, Alcohol Anonymous, Anonymous. Oh my God, there's Food Addicts Anonymous, there's Overeaters Anonymous, there's every kind of anonymous group in the world, and they've never been updated, ladies and gentlemen. My God, and we want them to update. Listen, go to my website right now, talkdavid.com, and get our free book. It's absolutely free. It's brand new. David Essel's Permanent Alcohol and Life Recovery. See, some of the principles that 12-step teaches, they sound good. They actually sound logical, like, one day, recover one day at a time. Well, you can't recover any faster than one day at a time, but there's no commitment. You have a serious issue. It takes a serious commitment, and this is one of the things we want to help the 12-step organization with. The other thing we want to help the 12-step organization with is getting their sponsors trained, whether it's through our certification to become master certified life coaches in mental health or addiction or whatever, or heck, go to another life coach certification. I could care less, but the sponsors need to be updated. There's so much information that's come out in the last 80 years, for God's sake. How we can help people who are struggling with codependency, food, alcohol, nicotine, narcotics, heal. And, the 12-step program has a 90% failure rate. I'm not being negative. It has a 90% failure rate. That means that when someone walks into any 12-step program, any meeting, that there's a 90% chance they will not stay sober for 365 days in a row. That's terrible. In our brand new book, David Essel's Permanent Alcohol and Life Recovery Program, that you can get the book for free at talkdavid.com, we have endorsements from treatment center owners that used to use the 12-step program that can't follow it anymore because all they're seeing in their treatment centers are revolving doors. Now, some treatment center owners love this, right? It's more money. The more someone goes out and relapses and come back, they make more money. But the people I'm talking about are these treatment center owners with integrity, for God's sake. And they're saying, this sucks. My words, not theirs. This sucks, though. Here we have these people coming in and they're hurting. And marriages are dissolving, families are dissolving, businesses are dissolving, all because of addiction, whether we're talking about porn addiction or sex addiction, two totally different things that both hijack the brain forever. Like, we need to know the science that's been out there. This is what I'm talking about, training their sponsors so they have updated information on what is emotional regulation. How do you find the origin of addiction? How do you let go of this whole nonsense that it's a disease? It's not a disease. It's called a choice. My God, I'm one of the millions of people that made a choice to get sober. I'm one of the millions of people that made a choice to start drinking. It's all choice. If I put a needle in my arm, that's not a genetic move. Thank God. It's called choice. If I eat 3 donuts in a row that I do not need, that's not a genetic development that's creating overeating. It's called a choice. Now, University of Florida found that 10% of individuals who are obese have a genetic link, but there's no complete gene to overweightness other than the mouth. That's where it all lies. Of course, it really lies in the brain. But we want to help 12 steps. So listen, if you're a 12-stepper and you love the program, but you relapse, or you love the program, but you've cross-addicted. So many times I talk to people that my clients right now that want to still go to meetings. I say, sure, go. Let me teach you how to go. Like, don't, if you're not drinking and you haven't drank for a number of months, don't say, hi, I'm Bill, I'm an alcoholic, for God's sake. All you're doing is drilling into your brain that you're still a loser. When you call yourself an alcoholic and you're not drinking, what do you think the brain is picking up? Why do you think there's so many people in those rooms that are relapsing? It's because every day you call yourself a nicotine addict, a sex addict, a drug addict, an alcoholic, a food addict, a spending addict, or whatever you're in there for. Every time you say your name, hi, I'm David, I am an alcoholic. My God, you're destroying your chances for recovery. You're increasing your opportunity for relapse. See, I can get very excited. And I love getting excited because I love helping people heal. And the millions of people that we've positively affected over the past 43 years, I was getting people sober even when I wasn't. Doesn't mean I'm proud of it. I'm just telling you the facts. I've struggled too. I'm a human being, and I came out the other side. At the end of going to 120 straight 12-step meetings, I said, oh my God, I'm not going back anymore. But here's the number one benefit of all 12-step meetings. You have to be honest to walk into a meeting. You're walking in and saying, I have a problem. That to me is the number one benefit of all 12-step programs. Now, if you're one of the 10%ers where that you went in and you never cross-addicted, you never started drinking a ton of caffeine or vaping during the day, cigarettes, nicotine, or pot, you didn't turn to sugar and donuts like you see in the meetings, if you haven't cross-addicted and you haven't relapsed, then stay with the program for those 10% that it works for. But for the rest of the people, my God, let us help you. And I'm not the only one. It's not like I'm some savant that has all the answers. There's tons of individuals out there smarter than I am in the world of recovery, that if the 12-step program really wanted to update and help people more than ever, there's more than just David Essel who will help. There's others that I know would help. 12-step organization. Whenever you see this, whenever you read my book and you see me consistently reaching out and saying, we want to help you, please take advantage of it, okay? And if I can help you, if you're struggling, share these videos, comment below, share these videos. If you're struggling, work with me one-on-one from anywhere in the world. We have financial scholarships right now because of inflation that will stay until the inflation leaves, where you're going to save 50% off of working with me. My God, take advantage of it. Let's get rid of these addictions. It doesn't matter what addiction you have. We've worked through them all. And don't forget, you can not only get our book, David Essel's Permanent Alcohol and Life Recovery Program, for free, the book for free at TalkDavid.com, but there's 2 other books to get. Helping Americans Heal, The Ultimate Guide to Healing During These Challenging Times. That's for free at TalkDavid.com. And then The Ultimate Gratitude Journal. 52 weeks to a new you. A brand new way to do gratitude. It'll rock your world. That's free at TalkDavid.com. Isn't this amazing? We are giving away all of our knowledge and information because we want the world to heal. And we know we're a small part of it. But if we can do it, you can too. If I can help you at all, go to TalkDavid.com. Let's rock this world. Let's change the world of recovery. And let's switch those statistics so that when people are walking into a 12-step meeting, they have a 90% chance of success versus 10%. Sound good? Hey, this is good news. I'm David Essel. David Essel Live, Helping Americans Heal, the podcast heard on Buzzsprout. Until next time, Have a great day.